Hey, it's Rick and welcome back to my channel. From time to time I do videos on products and different things that I might use in my life. And I recently made a move and we're going to set up a new dumbbell rack. Now I'm not going to show you the install of this. There are other videos on the internet that you can check out that'll show you the install. But I will show you what I think of it and the build quality and how it functions. So let's get to it. Now this product is fitness gear. Of course it's probably made in China like mostly everything is these days. It is, says made in China, and it's distributed by ASL LLC in Pennsylvania. So of course there's a drop shipper or something. Got this from Dick's, but you can order it online, I'm sure. It's made by, like I said, fitness gear, and it's a 3-tiered rack. So you got a tier here, and a tier there. And this is probably going to be perfect for us. I've downsized. I've had some medical issues in the past, so I've gotten rid of a lot of the big weights. You can see those weights on other videos that I've done. And this is what we're looking at right now. So it looks like they've got a nice pre-packaged bolt package here. And they're clearly identified. Looks like it's like a epoxy type of paint on here, I guess, for durability. Square stock. Now this isn't going to be like industrial like my other rack that I've had, but looks like the quality's not too bad. Maybe 3/16 thickness on the steel. Probably take a lot to bend that. Their angle iron looks to be about 1/8 of an inch thick. So I'm going to go ahead and lay all these pieces out. Like I said, I'm not going to go through the process of building it on the camera. It'll take forever. And some people don't like it when I get too detailed. So I'll just show you the build quality once I put it all together. It's got a little owner's manual here. And if you put anything together like one of these prefab furniture kits, I'm sure it's about the same way. A lot of bolts, nuts, washers, and things like that. That bolt kit doesn't look like it's all that big. I mean, you got what, 2, 4, 6, 8, 16, probably 24. And that's about it. Got the bolts and nuts already on there. Okay, so I lied a little bit. I'll show you a little bit of the construction here and the assembly. Now, I would put it together kind of loose so you can get all these to fit properly. If you snug it up like they say in the manual, you're going to get it all stiffened up, and then you're going to have a hard time getting these top racks and the middle rack and the bottom rack to hold the weight because it'll be out of square. Sometimes the holes don't line up properly. Sometimes when they welded it in the factory, it may pull the metal out of square. So I would just put it in loosely, and then when you get it all together, then go around and snug up all the bolts and stuff till it's nice and stiff. Now, you can either tilt these a little bit this way, or you can let them lay back on the nuts and bolts so it flattens out. It all depends on your preference. You can just rack them this way or whatever you want, or let them sit up. It's just a personal preference. If it's not permanent, you can start that way, and if you want your weights tilted a little bit more towards you, you can go ahead and hold up on the racks there and tighten them up in those positions. Entirely up to you. But I just wanted to disclose that real quick. So far it seems like it's pretty solid. Once I tighten it all up, it's going to really stiffen it all up. You know, it is a lighter gauge steel compared to like a club quality. You're not going to get club quality, but this is perfect probably for home use, your basement, you know, your home workout room. So let me go ahead and snug all them up, and we'll come back. I'll give you some measurements and then send you on your way. Okay, so you're going to need a few of your own tools. I'm kind of displaced right now because we just moved. I didn't have a ratchet set. A ratchet set will work great with these. You're going to need an Allen set. It was 3/16, I believe, was the Allen wrench. I had a few adjustable wrenches and they work out fine. You might scar them a little bit when you're trying to tighten it around. You might get a little bit of scratching or something. But if you're really worried about it, getting scratched up or whatever when you're putting it together, then go ahead and use a ratchet set. Now this thing is pretty darn stiff, and we're ready to go. Let me go ahead and give you some measurements. So overall, across there, you're looking at around 45.5. That's from outside this bar to outside of that bar. For actual usable space for your weights, around 40 3/4 inside there. Usable space for the dumbbells or kettlebells, from what I understand, is 8 inches on the outside. From the inside to the inside here, it's about 4 3/4. So that gives you a good amount of space for your weights to go in there. All those tiers are the same. Height-wise, you're going to get away with 30.5 inches. That's at the top of here to the floor. And at the widest point of the rack, about 21 inches on the bottom. Gap in between here, so if you need to know that, that's about 4.5 inches. So when you go to pull your weights, of course, you're going to pull them that way. Most people will probably put their heavier weights on top, so it's easier to take off, so you don't have to bend over and pick them up. It's entirely up to you how you space them. I'll go ahead and load it up here, and we'll take a look. I'm trying to remember what the capacity is per shelf. All right, according to the manufacturer here, it says that each row is going to have a maximum weight load capacity of 350. That means each shelf will be 350 pounds. They show it from, looks like 10-pound sets all the way up to 55 pounds. It's quite a bit. I used to have them. I've gotten older, so we've kind of stepped back to like the 30 range, so we're only using that many, I guess, from there to there. Plus some assorted kettlebells. We'll go ahead and place this rack in the corner here, and we'll load it up, and we'll come back and take a look at it. All right, so one other measurement I did measure was the distance from the wall to the back of this first top rack. You're looking around 4 1/4. So that's your distance that way, and then coming all the way out from the wall, 20 inches, and that gives you your distance this way and your distance from the back. So that hopefully that'll help you out, so you don't hit your wall or whatever if you have a finished wall. We did put the larger weights on the bottom here because we were worried about smacking the wall with the larger weights, trying to get them off of the rack. So that's basically it. What I can say here is, women, don't be afraid of this project. It's not going to be that hard, ladies. You just need some wrenches. The wrenches that I showed in the beginning. Simple tools. Hopefully you can put it together. I did have a helper here. My wife here, she's a personal trainer, and that's why we're setting this room up, so we can hopefully get started again. Come on over here, Michelle. This is my wife, Michelle, and she's a personal trainer, like I said. She has a channel that she's starting up now. Let's give her some love and see if some people can go over there and start blowing her channel up. She likes to work with seniors and people that are just starting to get working out again, or after injury or whatever. I'll put a link right there to her channel, and let her know that Rick sent you over there, and give her some love, and check out her channel and subscribe. It'll really help us out. Appreciate it, everybody. I hope everybody's doing good in the summertime, and thanks for watching. Please subscribe, hit that bell. It's running all throughout my video. That'll subscribe you to anything I have coming up. You never know what I'm going to put out. Take care, and share with your family and friends.